Okay, so we have planted lettuce this time. And we're pretty much going to make this a series until I find the one that actually works. So, lettuce is all planted here. Obviously the big part over there, because I just showed you over here. Yeah, hopefully this will work. I've got exactly 101. I mean 100 and 100. 1,100. That's what I meant. 1,100. Yeah. Just like I did yesterday, except for that I ended up adding more, so maybe that's why it didn't work. I mean, Dreamlight Valley is always a series, but yeah. Okay, so you see that there is 1,100. This is the 100, by the way. This is another part of the 1,000. That's another part of the 1,000. That may have been what went wrong yesterday. Not sure. Anyway, lettuce planted. Some of it's coming up. A lot of it's coming up, but those two are carrots. Oh, that's not 1,000. I need 2 more. Or maybe that's why I needed. That's probably why I needed. See, because I counted these sets of 40 over here, and then counted what was over there. So I've actually got a little more than what I said, I guess, because I had those 4 slots those 2 extra slots where the carrots were. But it should have only been 1,100. So we'll go with that number. And the fog is mysteriously set in. Okay, watch your language. Okay, and then we're going to get these because they happen to be here and the noise they make annoys me. It's like, I like the noise that they make, but, it has this, like, energy draining feeling to it, so Okay. And
There
then...
should be more of them somewhere. No? Maybe not.
No, you might have been hearing the, fountain, or whatever they call it. Okay, so we've picked up all of them. And we're going to go back for 1,100 more after we do this. Okay. Almost 100. Almost 200. Almost 300. Almost 400. Almost 500. Almost 600. Almost 700. Almost 800. Almost... Oh! Oh, I forgot to drop off that. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, so, I guess we can go and... Oh, okay. Where's Coral? Alright. Oh, I forgot I was still doing this, sorry. So, just like yesterday, we are putting the lettuce in here. That is 1,000 lettuce.
Is a really amazing place.
And then we have 100. I know you're seeing carrots, but we have 100 lettuce here. No, we have 200. No, okay. We have 1,176 somehow. Oh, because all the bonuses. And I don't know if the bonuses count or not. Okay, that one's all full. I want to keep all of this so I can show, look, we have over 4,500 carrots, and you know, like over 4,500 carrots, over 4,500 lettuce, if that's what's going to happen. Until I've gotten every vegetable done. I mean, I'm probably going to get gypped, but at least this way I can say, look, I tried every single combination I can, and you know, I'd be able to say I tried every combination I could. Except for, you know, like doing different vegetables together. I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna wait. How much do I have right now? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and 50, and 92. Okay.
Howdy.
So we're going to buy 8. So that should make it 800. Mm, 900. 1,000. 100. If I did my math right. We'll find out in a little bit here. No, we're not going to. I'm not going to record the whole entire planting because that would be ridiculous. There we go. And look, she's planting like a doofus again. Okay, now we're going to plant over here. And over here. And here. I suspect Pirate's getting tired. of planting vegetables. So, I was planting everything and I came up with 2 extra holes, so I filled them in.
Why do they have to make mornings so early?
But I know that we got 1,100 before, so I'm a little confused, but other than that, everything's planted. We're going to water everything and then we'll see what happens. I'm kind of thinking of, okay, so I want to do a video where I make every recipe so I know what to, so everyone knows how to cook every recipe. And I'm thinking about making a video of, okay, when you're needing a lot of energy, when you're needing to top up your energy, what food is the best to do that with. It'll probably be a 2-part series if I go there. Like stuff that you can pick, like apples and bananas. And then another one where, what recipes are the most energy. So, yeah. Thinking about that a lot. I want to help other players that may not know some of the tricks that I know. I've been playing since day one, and I really think this vegetable thing should have been settled already. But, yeah. I got pretty happy earlier when I found out that I've got 1,800 something. I think it was like 1,811 night thorns. Of course, if I did my calculations right on the calculator earlier, it would take me 9 months to fulfill that goal. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, but I've been playing since September. So that's September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. And then January, February, 5 months. March might be 6 months already. Because I think we started on the 5th. Or it might have been the 4th. Anyway, I know it was right around my parents' anniversary. And my cousin Sabrina's birthday. The thing is that I went and memorized everybody's birthdays. And then I started writing them down because I started forgetting exactly when they were. There's a lot of stuff going on in my head. And I gotta try to remember my characters' birthdays because, like, if I'm saying that Brandon is 14 in one story and it's actually not June yet, so he's really 13, that would be a bad thing, you know? Continuity would have blown it. So, I don't want that to happen. So, I actually have, like, birthdays for my characters, whether we celebrate it in one of the books or not. I've got, first and last names. Of course, that's because in one book there's a mass wedding, and whoever isn't married either gets married or goes through the bunkhouse door on the island. And when I finally publish that one, you'll have to read that one to find out what happens. Speaking of that, I wasn't going to do this on camera, and I totally started doing it. Anyway, speaking of that, I just published 5 of my books in hardback. I just needed a picture, to go with it, and I fixed the fact that none of them had page numbers. So, I actually went to the tech guy and asked him how to do it. He didn't even know how to put page numbers into a Word 365 document. That makes no sense. If he's the tech guy, he ought to know. So anyway, he went and messed around with it and then finally figured it out. But he only did it into one story. Well, duh, because, it was going to take forever to do it. To do it for all of my books. I've got a lot of books, and he's got to move on to the next person. So, he didn't teach me how to do it, though. So, I thought I knew how to do it, but I didn't. So, I just went and took the one file that he did fix. And thank you if Tech Guy is listening. I went and took the one that he fixed and went and copied that as many times as I needed. I think I've got 32 books. There'll be more because, there's like big gaps in the storyline where it was the year that Rose was born, and then it was the year that Devin was born. Well, no, I should use it as, the year that Lily was born, and then there was a story for the year that Devin was born, but there is no story. There's snippets, but there's no story for when Rose was born, and Rose is the kid in the middle of Lily and Devin. So, yeah. So, I'm still working on that one, but, and so far it's called Rose's Story. I'm hoping that when I come up with, more parts to that story, that it'll be better. Because so far we've got, so far we've got them walking into the infirmary. Ashley says, I think I'm broken, and it ends up she's not broken, she's just pregnant. No big deal. But then Rose tries to be born at only 3 months in the tummy, and nobody thinks to ask her what she had for breakfast. That'll be important in a moment. Then they talk her out of it by giving her a shot, which I know is a fact because they did that for me when my son was trying to be born on Valentine's Day, and he wasn't due to be born until he was supposed to be a scheduled C-section on March 23rd. So he was literally born just about 2 weeks early. Or maybe 2 weeks. Anyway, 23 minus 7. Anyway, so then she was trying to be born at 6 months, and they talked her out of it then too. And then, second time, they asked her what she had at breakfast time that morning. And it turned out that she had had milk. Well, normally that wouldn't be a big issue, but if your kid's going to be lactose intolerant, then it is a big issue. So, so they decided to put her on soy milk, and they got her, I didn't name brand it or anything, but they got her silk milk because, that's the kind that I had when I was pregnant with my son, because all of a sudden my stomach did not like milk. That was so weird because I'd always had milk, only in cereal, but or chocolate milk, but I've always had milk, so I thought that was really weird. But anyway, and my son is not lactose intolerant. It was just a pregnant thing. So anyway, they put her on the soy milk, and it was awesome. I in my story I just call it the good stuff. So anyway, then they're working that night, and after work they get as far as they get as far as like the front door, and Ashley goes into labor again. Well, she's like 2 weeks early. So, Sean tries to get her home as fast as possible, but he didn't gas up before they went to work. They work at the movie theater in my story. We call it Toby's Movie Theater because a guy named Toby owns it and operates it. Anyway, and they live above the movie theater too. So anyway, so they get as far as the gas station at the halfway point, and he runs out of gas. They pull in right next to the pump, but they can't get gas because it's closed down for the night. So he calls home, and Oliver helps him figure out how to deliver the baby over the phone. And then Oliver calls William and says that they need to go and drive the stolen ambulance to go get them. But everybody's kind of picking on Oliver. Why didn't you drive it yourself? Because he was training to be a ambulance driver, and the guy in the back that makes sure that the oxygen's working and all that. He was trained to be that. Well, Oliver gives the excuse that his Irish driver's license hasn't come in the mail yet. So everybody goes, next time, just do it. He's like, okay. Yeah, because Oliver's one to follow the rules. He's not, like, thinking, I've got a driver's license, I can do this. But anyway, so they get them home, and it's all good. But, when it finally comes out, you'll have to read the book to find out exactly what happens, because I don't even know what's going to happen yet. Because we have to get between her walking into the infirmary when she figures out that she's pregnant. Oh yeah, and I think that's the story where we have a piece where it's her birthday and Ashley was feeding cake to Daisy and I think Ashley was feeding cake to Daisy and Jonah. It was storming that night, so, can't give too much cake to Jonah because he's got his face buried in Ashley's stomach, but it gets to, that cake was meant for you, not your daughter, and Ashley, gets a little sassy and says, what about the other daughter? She has no choice. Anyway, so that is a coming up book. Sometime today, after I'm done planting lettuce. Oh, and this is the second 1,000, by the way. But anyway, some part of today, I'm gonna go and check the spelling on the next 2 books and see, because I've got a really neat, Word 365 or whatever you call that, might just be called 365, but anyway, it is really cool because it's got the normal abilities where it goes and checks checks spelling and grammar and all that. But it also has this other thing where, like, if you were saying it's your jacket, but you spelt it YOU''RE, it catches that too. So I think that's really cool. Because right now, my sister's the only thing that is catching stuff like that, and I can't get the story to her because she can't read it just off of a screen. For some reason, she gets confused or distracted or something. Can't remember what she said, but yeah. So hopefully this will be very, very good, and it'll go through this time, but I don't know. See, I think if it doesn't do it with the lettuce, I'm just gonna say, that's not right, and I'm gonna try to find a way to contact Xbox because, it's their achievement. I contacted Dreamlight Valley and they don't seem to be interested in fixing it. Either that or they just don't know how to fix it. I hope they don't know how to fix it. Because they seem to be very on top of things. I believe it's Game Loft. Anyway, they seem to be very on top of things when people say, hey, you need to fix this, you need to fix that. And I'm glad that the problem that I was having with the game was my purple controller. Because, for a while there, I thought that the game messed up or something like that. Because all of a sudden, she was, like, wanting to walk around in circles instead. And then I realized, well, when I play with my white controller, it doesn't do that. So it's like, oh, okay. So I then knew that that all I had to do was not play Dreamlight Valley with my purple controller. My purple controller is my backup controller, and as soon as I can either start making money with my books or get a job, I'm going to buy another backup controller and retire that one. I don't know, maybe Retro Replay will give me, 5 cents for it. They're like GameStop, except for that, sometimes they'll take stuff that that GameStop won't. And they have stuff that GameStop doesn't have, like Nintendo games. Original Nintendo. Big old, it's like 5x5 cartridge or 5x7 or something like that. No, it can't be 5x7. That seems really big. But anyway, I'm thinking one of these days I'm going to have my husband plug my Nintendo into my TV, and I'll show you how I can play certain games. I mean, yeah, it's going to be really super ancient old games, but sometimes they're the best. Coin again. Okay, so we have 1,000 in here. We now have 1,000 in here. It's 100, 200, 300, and 90. Okay, 390. That doesn't make any sense. But that's okay. We do get a lot of bonuses. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that should be our third 1,000. If it's not, well, I mean, if there's more or less, then whatever, but okay, so we're gonna start planting this one. Okay, remember, this is the 3,000 section. Double checking that number. 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, okay. So this is the 3,000. I don't know how we got the 300. Oh, we got the 300 from, well, we got 200 of it from doing 1,100. Okay. It was recording just fine, and then all of a sudden. That's so weird. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell, but I just watered, and a bunch of lettuce popped up. Well, it's a little better. Well, that's just as bad. Huh. You know what? That's not gonna work. I was trying to water it as if it was, I'm planting. It's not gonna work. And Mickey just said his neighbors are great. I'm not saying Best Buy has better stuff, but since I had a webcam from Walmart and it wasn't up to the job.
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Google, nobody asked you. Okay, Hey Google devices are a lifesaver. And I guess that goes for, the Siri and all those other ones. But sometimes they listen in when you're not even talking to them and answer. I think this is very creepy. Anyway, so, so that's so weird. It just got all. Anyway, so my point is that I've had 2 webcams from Walmart and they are not up to the challenge of constantly streaming like this. So, I may have to go to Best Buy and see if they have anything better. Oh, I was watering. Yeah, I was watering and then I needed something to eat. Yeah, okay. There's my phone telling me that, several people are telling me, hey, play your turn on Scrabble and Yahtzee and a few other games. So So supposedly you can go on your phone and play these games and get money for gift cards and stuff. And so, since I don't seem to be hireable at the moment, I'm like, let's try that. Well, that's not working out so well either. But, I've got Misplay and I've got Tap Champs and Play Well and, all the ones that they're advertising on the phone. And none of those are really doing what I need them to do. But My Points is. My Points, it is more reliable. It's some of it is playing games, but a lot of it's, reading emails and getting points for them. And I totally recommend it, but it's not like you're going to sit there in one afternoon and then have a $100 gift card for Amazon or whatever. But it is actually reliable. So, yeah, if anybody from My Points is watching, thank you. So you can't see it, but I'm pulling up the lettuce right now. I don't know what happened. All I did was go out to do the laundry, and all of a sudden, the lighting's off. Well, it's better. Okay, so again, this one's got 1,000. 2,000. Well, 1,000 plus 1,000. And then this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 143 so far. But I'm not done yet. So, since I am done yet, it'll have a lot more. Okay, slight update here. 1,000. 1,000. And 1,000. Yeah. But this one still has carrots in it. And I believe this one still has carrots in it. We'll put the 17 in here though. Carrots. Carrots. No carrots. Okay. I mean, it has carrots in it. It's just not enough. Okay, so 44. Oh, man. Okay, 44 again. And this one gets the 6. We're good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Okay, so I have this theory. Dang it. I have this theory that maybe somehow mine got programmed to be 45,000 instead of 4,500. And so I did the math and I found out that if I harvest 4,500 every single time, I'd have to do it 10 times. Well, I can't do that in one day. And it doesn't seem to carry over to the next day. I mean, you could, but you'd have to do like a lot of prep work. Like have every single one of those chests over there filled with seeds and have really good luck with yeah, you'd have to have like really good luck with harvesting and planting and stuff, and I just don't think it would work. But if that's the issue, then well, like, what if they accidentally programmed it to where it was 4,000? I mean, 400,000. I mean, like 405,000 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I let Gameloft know about it, but I think because it's an Xbox achievement, I need to squawk at Xbox, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Usually, if it's a game issue, you squawk at the game, but they didn't seem to know what to do about it. Haven't contacted me since. Yeah. So, anyway, we're trying. If I remember correctly, we got 1,000 to go. Or, 1,100 to go. Well, technically 1,200. And as soon as I am done with this set right here, I'm gonna go get lunch. Which is technically breakfast, but anyway. Well, before I stop recording real quick, well, I might as well finish, what needs to be harvested. It's only this short row here and those 20 or whatever it is over there. Not a big deal. Okay, so let's put that lettuce up and get this orb over here. Kind of afraid that I'm going to open up one of those orbs and then that's going to be the one that actually gives me something, so then I'm going to have to be like, you know, turn the camera on real quick. You know, because obviously it's going to happen off camera. Okay, so we're going to take this back over here and put it in there. I don't know why. I really want to put 500 in the other one so I know I've got the 500. So we're going to go, oh no, we'll go over to Goofy Stall and that's where we will pause the video again. So many issues for a second there. Okay. So you can tell that there's no other way to get lettuce. That's one. That's two. That's three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And then so that's 1,100 again. Oh, we had to see if we can get another 100 actually. Yeah, we got enough room. Okay.
Hi there, pal. Whoa.
Okay, that should be every single one that we need. Should be. So I know I did the carrots about 3 times. And then this will be the lettuce for the first time. So if it's 45,000 programmed on accident and all that, then then we should be able to do this about 6 more times and I'll get the thing. But I know that I've planted other stuff. Okay, so to start out with, this is planted and watered. So, we just pulled this up. We're going to plant 100 more here, and then this should be it. If this doesn't go, then we'll try another vegetable tomorrow. I've got stuff to do on Minecraft, and it's a little more important. And just to let you know, I have not gotten one puzzle piece today. Okay, so we gotta pull that up. Got to... No, not there. There. Lettuce. Okay, and then, like I said, I'm going to plant more over here. I'm going to finish planting over there because I haven't. Yeah. But that will be the 4,500. So, I'll see you in a moment. So, I replanted that, watered it. It's coming up now. And we just got to finish planting over here, and I should have the 4,500. So we're pulling up the last piece of the 4,000. We'll see what happens. So, let's see what happens as soon as I pull up the rest of this. I've already done the fifth 100. This is the rest of the 4,000. And nothing. Of course. So would that be under... Okay, that would be under ingredients. So what counts as a vegetable is carrots, lettuce, asparagus, bell pepper, chili pepper, cucumber, eggplant, leek, tomato, even though that's a fruit, spinach, pumpkin, potato, onion, okra, and zucchini. And keep in mind that I've already done this on my husband's file, and it went, I did all that, and it actually triggered. So, yeah. I'm going to find a way to talk to Xbox about this, because you saw, I just did it twice. Do I have any carrots? Ew. I don't have any carrots right now. I can go and get 2 of those carrots. Okay, so every day that I go on Dreamlight Valley, I go into the store and I buy out all the stuff, whether I have it or not. Oh, speaking of that. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Freestanding fireplace. Oh, cool. Ratatouille kitchen shelf. Cool.
Thank you kindly.
Stick around. Ooh, I kind of like that. It says Encanto, blue and red Faince tiling. It looks like it's written in French, not Spanish, and Encanto would be Spanish. Thank you very much. At least I think it would. Yeah, since I was saying si and gracias and, stuff like that. This is white single door counter with gray marble top. Well, I decided that all of my kitchens in my house would be... This is at least the third time I've bought this. Anyway, so I decided that all of my kitchens in my house... I've got a kitchen on each floor, and there's 20 floors. I decided that I would go and put all the stuff that I get for each berry bowl. It looks like Cheetos, but okay. Well, not Cheetos, but like Cheesy Puffs. Excuse me. Ooh, a table. Large wooden dining table. And that's the other thing. I've been putting, like, tables in the table room. Oh, wait. Chandelier from Wreck-It Ralph. Abstract chandelier, it says. And this rug that I've already got. But, see, I put that in my kitchen, if I remember correctly. So I can go and put it in the kitchen after that. And it'll be great. Plain bed. This isn't Bible stuff? Darn. Let's see here. Blue-green bandana, and they say it's from Cinderella. I don't see how that's from Cinderella, but okay. Yellow combat boots? That is not yellow. But maybe they'll be yellow. They're from Wally. Maybe they'll be yellow later when we actually put them on. I don't see us putting them on, but yeah. Okay, frozen pink and blue frosty finery evening gloves. Really? That looks like something out of the 80s, but okay. And Scarer Sully slippers. Oh, I cannot see me walking around in those slippers. And these haven't had anything for a few days. It's windows. That's a little weird. They used to have dresses and stuff. Dresses, pantsuits, yeah. So, I guess we're done. I mean, really, we had to go and get some carrots and feed the bunny rabbits because I forgot to feed them yesterday. Wasn't very nice. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 in each of these. So 800, 800, 1,600. 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 3,000, 3,1, 3,2, 3,3, 3,4, 3,5, 3,6, 3,7, 3,8, 3,9, 4,000.
Never forget, your imagination is a
Okay,
powerful magic.
so this one we can steal the carrots out of. I just want that one there, you know, so I can say I just want that one there so I can say, okay, we got that one, you know? So, yeah. Oh, well, let's go feed the rabbits. I don't think I'm going to feed anybody else. I fed them yesterday. I don't really care. But we gotta find the bunny rabbits first. They're probably pretty mad at me because I forgot to feed them yesterday and I ignored them today. Hi, Kristoff. What you doing lurking over here? Hey, Elsa. Hey, Scar. Hey, Olaf. There's a bunny rabbit. Oh, it's Brownie. Okay, so there's a carrot for Brownie. Now I gotta figure out the friend of Brownie. Obviously it's gonna be a light colored one. Oh, okay. Oh, Blondie. Okay. Named after Blondie from Blondie and Dagwood, not, you know, like a derogatory term for blondes or anything. Don't worry. And if you don't know who Blondie and Dagwood are, probably look up newspapers on the internet. Go to the comic section, and you know what? I just realized I did not find the blue chest yet. Okay, so I've got to go around and see where the blue chest is before I get out of this game. Yesterday it was here somewhere, I think. But that was yesterday. Okay, so it's not here. Okay, just checking. I don't know. I have a feeling that it's in the Forgotten Lands. It's just a feeling, though. You know, like the last place I would look, so that's why I think it's there. Or would be there. Oh, and in case I did not say that today, I learned the other day that if you fish for fugu in the rain, and right now for me, it's right here, right, you know, right there next to Ursula's place. Anyway, for me, that's the fishing spot. It turns red, orange, whatever color that is, and only if you fish during the rain, though, you will get fugu. So then you don't have to disappoint people when they ask for like fugu sushi. Which, if I'm gonna stay on here, I'm not gonna record it, but if I'm gonna stay on here, I'm going to make sure that Goofy gets his fugu sushi because I haven't had fugu in I don't know how long. On the game. I've never had fugu in real life. But I haven't had it in a really long time. Like, you get the one with Maui, and then you, like, can't find it. You're lucky if you do, kind of thing. Okay, so it's not up here. So, yeah, the only places it could be is Forgotten Lands or Sunlit Plateau. Oh. I don't really look over here. Well, I did, but I didn't. Well, I don't know if I looked over here. I don't think it's ever been there, but I always look just in case. And if I bother to feed the animals, I'll probably do that off camera too. Because they really bug me. Oh, there's a whole bunch of these things. Well, 3. I guess that's not a whole bunch, but... No, 4. Okay. You know, 4 is one of those numbers that, like, you know, it could be a whole bunch if you're a toddler. Or it could be not that much if you're an adult, so... Although, if you're eating cookies and you have 4 of them... Oi! Oi, I am making it go left and right. I do not have stick drift on this controller. Okay. So either it hasn't spawned in yet. Because that sometimes happens. I get on the game and the blue chest does not spawn in right away. So either it hasn't spawned in yet, or it's definitely up there in the Forgotten Lands. The green one is. Speaking of the green one, and the Forgotten Lands and all that, I would very much like it if Merlin would come up with a magic potion. You know, something that we can put on our watering can, I guess, and put out these fires. Okay, so it hasn't spawned in yet. That is not okay. Of course, saying it that way, I kind of feel like, okay, so one of the Die Hard movies, the one with all the hackers, but the main bad guy is a hacker. Live Free or Die Hard, I think it is. Anyway, okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it over here somehow. Ah! Anyway, so, one of the scenes just before somebody blows up is, I know, such a great scene. But anyway, one of the scenes just before somebody blows up, he goes, you know, the guy says something about, don't touch my computer. That's not okay, or something like that. And I kind of feel like that guy when I said that. See, sometimes they spawn it behind buildings. And I've been behind all these buildings. Well, not, oh, okay, I can't go that far. Sorry, Bunny. I mean, Brownie. I named a bunny Brownie. Okay, there's a mushroom back there, but no, not a magic mushroom. Just a plain one. The adults will get it, the kids won't. It'll be okay. Oh, great. I gotta end the video because my cat just erupted. That's what I call it when they, do that, getting sick thing. Well, guess I'll go in here and I'll go clean up that mess, and I will see you guys later. So, I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. No, there's no problem you cannot solve or handle. Please buy my books. I finally fixed it to where they have page numbers and all the correct information inside and no typos. I'm still working on making sure that the books that are going to come out soon don't have typos. But, please buy my books. And I'll see you in the next video.